Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, I did a story about the SNP calling porridge junk food for the purposes of taxing it as a junk food about 3 months ago, and then they backed down after much outcry. Well, it seems that the UK government looked at that and went, "Nah, we're not backing down. They're going to double down because they've declared that porridge is a junk food." Now, why? Well, there's a plan coming through. They're bringing a law in to ban junk food adverts on TV before 9 p.m. The watershed, and they're saying to tackle childhood obesity. How on earth is porridge making people fat? Right now, I'm going to go into this in a moment because it's a ludicrous, ridiculous thing that they're trying to do. And then when you see what the experts say about it, I mean, have these politicians got nothing better to do? I mean, literally, right? Now, it's including, as I say, you can get some of the things that you can understand almost, like, sweets and Coke and, sugary drinks, things like that. And they're saying they're unhealthy, which they are, but banning the advert of them, is that really going to change how little fat children remain fat? How about making them walk to school and banning dropping children off in cars? That would be more beneficial, I think, right? Porridge, though, the single simplest food there is. It consists of oats. No, that's it. That's all that goes into porridge, isn't it? Oats. Some people put salt on it. Some people put sugar on it. Some people put honey on it. But that's it. Oats, and they're saying that's unhealthy. It's a joke. Anyway, it's not the only thing, right? That's bad enough, right? But the things that they're looking at banning, you can sell bread. That's fine. Advertise bread, but you can't advertise crumpets or scones, croissants. Croissants, for heaven's sake. There's nothing of them. Pain au chocolat, pancakes, again, simple food. Waffles. What goes into a pancake? Flour, milk, egg. That's it, right? Pancakes are banned. Waffles are banned. These are all considered to be junk foods. Are you kidding me, right? Cakes are allowed if they've got icing on them. No, I'm not making this up. So if you just had a sponge cake, not allowed. If you had a Christmas cake, but it's got icing on the top, that's allowed. Sugary tops, they're allowed. Cake decorations. As long as the cake's got icing on it, you can advertise it. Are we getting down the whole route of is a Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit again? I mean, this is madness. But hot oat-based cereals are now declared junk food. This is a joke, isn't it? Mini rolls are banned. Flapjacks are banned, right? I kind of understand those. Seeded bread is banned if it contains oats. Who's making this shit up? There must be a committee sitting there going, what's the most ludicrous thing we can do? How about this? And then someone says, hold my beer. Can't advertise beer. Hey, it's a joke, isn't it? Anyway, it's a blunder. It's got to be a blunder. Now, what they're also saying is you can't have meal deals containing any of these products. What? You're only encouraging fat children. You're not. If you encouraged fat children, they wouldn't be fat. It's only the parents that don't encourage them. Anyway, unsweetened yogurt will be allowed, and will not be subjected to the ban. However, hold on to your britches because this is a weird one. Yogurt with fruit in it will be banned. I mean, you're trying to say yogurt is allowed, fruit is allowed, put the fruit in the yogurt, not allowed. And you want the kids to eat fruit. This, I just don't... Please explain to me. You can advertise some fresh Greek yogurt. You can advertise some nice mandarins. You put the mandarins in the yogurt and you're not allowed. That's a junk food. Are they mad? Fromage frais. They're banning fromage frais. And again, here's another one. Low-fat yogurt. It's banned. It's a junk food. Low-fat junk food. You want the kids, you're aiming this at obese kids, fat little round tubby kids, right? And you're saying you can't advertise low-fat stuff to kids because it's junk. Just give them, but you can give them the full-fat yogurt. Advertise full-fat yogurt, yes. Low-fat yogurt, no. I told you, this committee, they're just dicking, aren't they? They're trolling us. It's jokes. Crisps banned. Lentil crisps banned. Chickpea crisps banned. Nuts, high-fat, they're allowed, so long as they're not dry roast. It's I don't know. I just don't know. Now, they're trying to ban as well online ads, although how you police that, I have no idea. You just go on and pretend, put your VPN in. Oh, look, I'm in America. Oh, look, get me full adverts and all that, right? They say they want to cut 20,000 cases of childhood obesity a year. Yes? Excellent. And this, they say, will remove 7.2 billion calories. This is what the experts are saying. Doing all this, right? It will take 7.2 billion calories a year out of the mouths of tubby children. Deary, deary me, right? Overall, they say, and here's the quote, and again, deep breath. Overall, the studies do find a clear link between food advertising and calorie consumption. And it suggests that measures could cut. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me do it the other way around. It's going to cost advertisers £659 million in returns over the next 25 years, right? One generation, effectively. So we get this next generation aren't going to be fat. It's going to cost the advertisers £659 million. And how many calories per day do you think the child is not going to consume as a result of that? 2/3 of £1 billion gone, taken out of the economy that the advertisers aren't going to spend up there. And it's going to save, dun, 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 dun. You ready? Tell you, 2.1 calories per day. Tell the child to stand up. Tell the child to sit down. Do that 3 times a day. There you go. Done. 2.1 calories. Standing up takes a calorie, right? Basically. 1 calorie up, 1 calorie down. Do that 3 times a day. You've beaten the 2.1 calories. Hasn't cost anyone anything. 2/3 of £1 billion wiped out to save 2.1 calories a day. It's a joke. Wes Streeting says that obesity blights the kids of their best possible start in life. Well, it ain't what they're seeing on TV. If they're fat, it's their parents. If you have fat children, take them away from the parents and give them to people who won't make them have fat children. It's bad parenting. It's not advertising that's doing this. Why shouldn't advertisers advertise? If you've got a fat knacker child, it's because you're sitting there shoveling food down it all day. And that's laziness. That's a parent going, I'll just eat that because the parent can't be bothered to parent. It's unbelievable. So what he's saying, they want to get away this shift from cure to prevention. Fine. But it ain't TV advertising, is it? It's lazy parenting. Get rid of that. Get rid of lazy parents. Make parents lose the weight of their children, get their children thin. And why aren't schools getting them thin? Why aren't schools making these children march and walk and run and play and do and burn off energy? Because they've sold all the land, haven't they? That's the trouble. But the other problem is, again, it's parents driving their kids to school. Make the fat feckers walk. They'll shift a few pounds, won't they, over the course of a year? Don't drop them off at the school gates. Drop them off half a mile from the school. They have to walk half a mile up and half a mile down. It's at least a mile a day that those little overweight tubby ones can do with shifting. And then everybody wins. And then the advertisers can still advertise, can't they? What a joke. What an absolute joke. Anyway, I know I'm overweight. I don't care. My age, I'm 57 years of age. I used to be like that. God, those were the days. I used to buy waistlines, 34. 44 now. Bye.